Good morning, Martians. So today I wanted to talk about the newest changelog in the developer branch. So this will show some of the stuff that's coming our way in the game, and I kind of wanted to go over it for you. You remember last week or so, my last editorial video, we showed the new tools. And this one's for rock sampling, and this one's for soil sampling, and this one's for atmospheric sampling, for trace gases. And yeah, so then shortly after that they released the cartridges that each one of these has. Every time you take a soil sample, you then in your inventory have a sample that you need to test to see if it's a good area to you see this one has a cartridge on top there, you can plainly see it. And you test your area before you start mining, and you see if it's a good enough location. And now it might be good for a soil sample in one area, but not for rock and atmospheric. So you may have to go to like a top of a mountain to set these up or something like that after you do your test. Then they released the laboratory table right over here, this guy, and we couldn't get it really to do anything. So if you take a look, now they recently they released this, what do they call it? Let me just go through the list here real quick. Well, first off, they say they added a laboratory equipment case used to analyze samples, must be deployed on table first. Well, at this time we're unable to deploy it on the table, but I can show it to you. You can see it's got a microscope in it and a little testing equipment. I'm not sure what that is on the left, but yeah, we can't deploy it as far as I could tell. I've tried it with the tool, the deployment tool here, but that didn't work. I've tried it with brute force. Yeah, that didn't work. So I don't know how to deploy it. I tried to, do the I key on it. I tried to do the E key on it. So, I didn't try the D key. Deploy. No, nothing. Okay, so you guys, your samples will have to wait for now. But it's interesting that, so evidently we'll be able to deploy this here, and then tools will show up. Those parts will all be set up probably. And then you guys would then put your samples there and be able to test it. Now it does highlight, see? So if I right click, left click, nothing. So I'm not really sure, it's obviously not implemented at this point, or I just don't know how to do it. But it does highlight. So if you have any ideas of that, share that with me and I'll update this. I don't know if it just means you can pick it up. And also, so that'll be great. This is what we've kind of been waiting for. You have your science table, you have your science equipment. Now you can analyze your samples. But over here, also on the list, let me just make sure I ain't missing. The field of view. I went ahead and reduced my field of view because I have that quick turn, pop in thing going on. So I reduced my field of view, not all the way, but almost. And that's in your settings. Field of view right here, it's a slider. I got mine at 65. Because I tend to turn my head, and I'm, when you have a huge field of view, it doesn't, I would turn and then my building would pop in, and everything was popping in, and I'm trying to avoid that, and I might even go lower than I am right now, but I kind of like this feel. It brings the helmet a little closer to my face. The microphones are closer so you can hear me better. Hey, did I tell you guys to move up? I mean, what the hell's going on here? Get back in line. Alright, well maybe you can follow me over here, because they also implemented, and I had to look it up to see what it was, the Sabatier reaction to refinery, and that's CO2, 4H2, CH4, and 2H20 chemicals respectively. So I looked it up, and they're implementing it on the NASA space station evidently, and I'll read you just one paragraph. A great example of a solution to minimize size and weight in life support in the recent launching Sabatier system, originally developed by Nobel Peace Prize winner French chemist Paul Sabatier in the early 1900s. This process uses a catalyst that reacts with carbon dioxide and hydrogen, both byproducts of current life support systems on board the space station to produce water and methane. The interaction closes the loop in the oxygen water generation system. In other words, it provides a way to produce water without the need to transport it from Earth. So I'm thinking, and as I read further into it, the technology in the past 20 years trying to get it to work, it contains like a furnace. So I'm not sure, multi-stage compression, the condenser phases and all that. I'm not sure if it'll all be right in here in this guy, or if we're going to get other equipment for that. I mean, furnace, I mean, I guess this thing could theoretically have a furnace in it. We do see the heat waves coming out of it at times. So I put human waste down here, because we're all thinking human waste, you should be able to separate this now. But that's not yet implemented either, because I put it in and I have empties and nothing shows up. So that's coming down the pike is what it is, and I'm just trying to give you a heads up. They did, I think, add this one, methane and water, from carbon dioxide and hydrogen. You see, I don't think that one was there, but I don't see anything about human waste at this point. So I don't think they've actually implemented. I mean, they implemented in their testing one, but they hasn't released into the developer one yet, or I would be able to show you. But that'll be cool. We'll get some human waste coming out over here, and then we separate it down to its molecular components, and we can use it for other stuff. So that's coming down the pike. I just wanted to show you that. Yeah, I'm thinking that's, they said they have a couple of bug fixes in there. They fixed all the scenarios which had malfunctioning power sockets in vehicles. They reduced camera far plane from 10 kilometers to 5, improving performance mildly and fixing several rendering issues. Now, I'm not sure if that's with the naked eye or if they're talking about this. Now, I can't really tell if it used to zoom in 10 kilometers and now it's only 5. I'm not really sure on that. They don't really get too specific on that, but it does say reduced camera far plane from 10 to 5. So, yeah, I'm not even sure what the hell a camera far plane is, unless they're just talking about the naked eye. Far plane. Oh, you know what? It could be the edge of the map. You know, when you get to the edge, you can still see a bunch of faux landscape. Maybe that's it. And really, dude, get back in line. Alright, thanks. Oh, damn it, you're getting as bad as Wilson. Alright, so yeah, so I'm looking, this thing's gonna be pretty cool, man. I just wish there was a way to deploy it at this time. But there's a good picture of it. Let me turn towards get a little light without glare in there. How about, let's see if I can do that. How's that? Do you see it? Alright, so there we go. This is the new equipment we're getting. Here, do me a favor, will you, guy? Stay on the table. Even though I can't deploy you. Oh my god! Ah! Even though I can't deploy you, I can slam you on the tabletop. How about that? Alright, so there you guys go. And as I see these things, I'll let you know about them. But I like the field of view thing. I'm loving this. Too bad it's not working at this point. But I'll update as time goes by. And I can't wait until we can break down waste product into usable resources. That'd be great. That'd be great. So hey, you guys, you just hang out here for a while and take some samples and let me know if this is a good place to set up. Is that all right? All right. All right. I'm talking to you. Oh, and one other thing, in case you guys didn't know. With the medical tool, you can get a reading on individual people. See Sherlock here, get a reading on him. Now it's on me, as you see the name changed to my name. And then Jasper here, he's doing fine. And Emery. So there you go. In case you didn't know, you could actually take a reading on your buddies and remind them, you know, if you're the medic, you can say, dude, you need to go get something to eat, man. Oh, hey, you're working way too hard. Go get some sleep, man. You know, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I just thought I'd point that out in case you didn't realize. Keep an eye on each other. Make sure you're doing all right. Dude, am I boring you, dude? Are you getting bored? What? I think he's getting bored. Anyway, I'll be back again if I find anything new. You guys have a good one.